We've seen Azuna dominate the battlefield. AO rains fire for everyone's destruction. But what if we put them together? Now the question is Frag ready? What is up, guys and gals and guys? Space Unicorn here, bringing you some hot frag actions. Hey guys, we put AO and Azuna together, and the question is this meta, and is Frag ready? Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support is genuinely appreciated. And now, let's get into the video. So we're going to start off here, guys, by explaining why these two together make a lethal combination in Frag Pro Shooter. So you guys will notice whenever you get a kill, these little lightning bolts appear all over the map. These lightning bolts are power-up orbs. As you can see, with just a couple power-up orbs, I can do 58 damage per shot. Now, the orbs are stackable and can be added onto any character. Now, in order to trigger these orbs, you need both the best friends, Azuna and AO, together. Each orb gives you that 30% bonus, which can give you the edge in almost any engagement. You will notice that my cards are max level and they are doing 217 damage for Azuna, and that is with a single orb. But remember, we can stack them. This is going to allow us to make these cards extremely lethal. One shot the Cyber Cop wall. Why not? I mean, who would have put a wall there to begin with? Not me, says the flea. As you can see here, guys, we're just kind of floating around with Azuna, just kind of demonstrating just how ridiculous this card is at max level. And now we're also starting to farm these stinking orbs. You will notice that the damage goes up substantially whenever I have an orb, as opposed to whenever I do not. Also, guys, I want to sum up Azuna for you again. Just kind of explain to me what I think about this character, because at level 16, she is a beast. She does really good damage, really fast, very, very interesting. And with the frag implants and powers, this card is going to be a nightmare for 90% of the people playing. And then on top of it, she's going to get a 30% boost to her abilities. Primary fire, 30% increase in damage, activate! Sorry. And now we're going to watch AO. That damage number you saw is not a joke. You saw it. Watch again. I'll put it in slow motion for you. Just kidding. You're going to see it at normal speed. One shots for days. You also notice that his health is very good at level 16 as well. Honestly, guys, these cards together are a huge shift for Frag. This is going to be two meta characters, and the reason being is because of that buff. You're going to be able to build around that, and whenever you add implants and frag bars on top of it, these cards are going to be quite the problems. Quite the duo. Problem duo? Problem duo is a better wording for the Frag game as a whole. I am having no struggles whatsoever with any of these cards. 217. They're lucky she doesn't have a headshot multiplier. Man, these orbs are no joke. As you can see, I still have one kind of floating around me here, so I'm still getting that damage buff. That damage is oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, I'm fully saying here, these two cards together with that buff is going to change some lineups. They're going to kick a few cards out. That buff is just so good. And even if you don't like play one of the cards, you still get that buff. That buff's a passive ability. You don't have to play the cards in order to earn it. And like, hey, I don't know what else to tell you, man. That's pretty crazy to me. Now we're gonna move into another match here, and this time we're gonna focus on AO. Keep in mind, AO is strong. They're both strong against different characters. Like Azuna is strong against light characters. AO is a heavy card that's strong against basically whatever he can hit. So if you can learn how to aim with him correctly and learn how to build these buffs, this card does actually more damage than Azuna. It's not by much, but it is enough that you will notice it. I've seen 303 from this card with his stinking charge, which 30% damage boost for 8 seconds. Man, that is a strong passive. Now, there is something interesting of note here, guys. With these abilities being added to Frag, does this open the door for more dual character launches where you get passive abilities like this? And I think it does. I also think you'll be able to factor in a lot of other cards that will get passes for playing together. Maybe Stella and Queen Unicorn, Sisters Duo, Lily and Inferno. Who knows what that's going to be like. But the other thing to note here, guys, with that 30% increase, you're going to have characters like Arkin and Lily who are going to become even more ridiculous. Red Shadow, Takeshi's damage goes up. It's going to be quite interesting. With there being minimal nerfs this update, you're going to really see these two cards tilt the meta a little bit and bring in a different, almost a different age, assuming that it is as strong as it seems to be here in this particular test. Now, it is important to note that they still do have weaknesses. AO is still slow target. Azuna still has low health, but she makes up for that with speed. I do think Azuna is going to be the stronger of the two cards here. I think that is important to note. But hey, maybe we'll do a comparison between the two so you guys can kind of see the differences between them, because I do think that there is a difference. Although I do know that AO does really solid damage. There is no doubting the damage numbers coming out from this character. So a couple other things that we have learned about these characters, guys, from playing them. We've now understood a bit better how the mechanics for the firing work. Now, Izuna is glitched really bad on the test account. I'm sure that this will get adjusted and fixed. But you can definitely notice it when firing. There'll be times whenever you can't reload. There'll be times when you can't shoot. There'll be times whenever your character is actually behind the character that is being generated. This is a tricky thing to try and fix, but it can be done. You know, it's just basically moving the character back to line up. AO feels really good, is his character, and as far as I haven't encountered any bugs with him yet. And man, oh man, guys, the damage. I can't get off the damage these two are able to do, and that buff, what it's going to do for your lineups. I wish I was joking and I said that this is going to change things, but this is, well, I mean, a change is good, but I think this might be almost too much. You're going to have people building off of that 30% increase. But hey, who knows? Let's throw them into a payload match here, guys, for the last match. I think that'll be a good idea. You guys will get to see them just a bit more in depth. Here is Azuna. Man, guys, this card's so fast. It really reminds me of Polka after the buff she got back in Season 1. I'm sure Overclock would love this character. Captain America would be all over her. Just the way it is. Those were two of the best Polkas. And JTR, man, if JTR comes back, whew, this would be right up his alley. You'll notice that we shoot the bunkers here a little bit with these two characters. It is disgusting the amount of damage Izuna and AO can do to a tower or a bunker. It really is. It's just so good. It's so good, man. I don't even know what else to tell you. I have no fear of engaging anybody. 58, 58, 58. That's with one buff, guys. That's a single character buff. Spinning around. 45s, 46s, and I'm not even hitting the main tower. Jeez, that is without the power-up, guys. So you can see that there's a substantial difference between the two. Send the bird of death. I just got somebody on the other side of that wall. Oof. There's a blute. There's a blute. Get the blute. Don't let him escape. There we go. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. You know what? I think that maybe here we should, well, let me just send the bird of death again. Where, oh, where could you be? Hello. There's just no fear fighting anybody with this character. Just none at all. Let's grab AO. AO. I think it's actually AO, but you know, AO sounds cooler, so I'm going with AO. I have named this character. He has been dubbed. Also, guys, very good damage on this character on the bunker. Dude, really, there's just 88 per shot. Like, jeez, just so much damage. I can't get over the damage increase these guys get with that 30% increase. There's something to be said for it, guys. I'm telling you. I don't even know what else to tell you guys. This is just insane. So, summing it up, these two cards are going to change the meta a little bit. I do think you'll see lineups built around their ability because it is substantial enough that it deserves to be recognized. And I think that will honestly change things up a little bit. It should give us a new flavor for a little while. Now, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and I will see you legends next time. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.